So you mentioned about when you're finding info products to promote, you're looking at something that can you can tell a story with. So how are you deciding? I guess how are you deciding that, and then how are you telling that story for that product?
So not really an info product, more like a product that you can buy
Okay,
and
yeah,
use. So
yeah,
let's say I always use vacuums as these examples, but it's not really. It's just about like you've got to be able to one segment. So what kind of audience people are you selling to, and you have to understand who's there. Like, what's your segments? Like, is it people who are looking for like the best value? Is it people to whom money is no objection, and therefore you should just not worry about talking price, like focus on the other stuff that matters to them, which is just like quality, professional, whatever level. I understand like for that particular keyword or that particular topic who your audience is, and then take them through that process. Understand what they, because obviously it also depends on how important, how life changing the product is, to what kind of steps you need to take someone through. Which is why there's some stuff you have to request a quote for really industrial things, because it's just crazy to imagine the fact that you could go from buying uh, these industrial things off the spot. They have to go through a lengthy sales process because it's such an important purchase. So within that though, there's zero activation energy in buying a different kind of table salt, because salt is just salt. It doesn't make a huge difference to your life, but there's more in things that are more significant life changer and where the costs of being wrong are higher. There's like this Kahneman and Tversky's prospect theory that illustrates like loss aversion in buying stuff. And so you need to make sure, I mean, you can also accentuate like the problems of not buying something. It can be more powerful than the positives of buying something as well within that. But you can use all of these different elements to tell stories and take people through stuff. Make sure you tell people who they're not for as well, and then make sure that you can cross compare, because you can have a mini story where you put someone in a scenario, and it's all about the visual imagery of it as well. And so let's talk about vacuums. You can clean your living room, but you don't just go like, oh, you can clean your, like, that's fundamentally why, like, there's always a burning need that people have, this like a specific factor or reason that's beyond the surface level specs. And if you can identify that and put them in the scenario where they solve that problem, it's game over. It's done. You've made the sale. But everyone's different, so you have to make sure that you've tried to hit all of those burning needs across different products, sent people to the right locations, and then told the story with the visual scenario. If they really hate the fact that they've got dust mites in their bedroom, I don't know if that's possible. I don't know really what a dust mite is, but whatever, if that's the particular thing, you've got them. Because if you can vocalize someone's problem, they'll assume you have the answer. And so we'll look for where we can tell those micro stories within that, cross compare across different things in the same. For example, there might be 3 whole sections in an affiliate article, right? Best, beginner, cheap ones, best mid-range, and best for professional services. So people automatically will self-select themselves into the each third. But then within that, you can cross compare for the 3 products that are in each one that are for different elements of beginner cheap stuff or different elements of industrial stuff, to help funnel people where they want to go, telling people why this would suit them, why it wouldn't suit them, and basically just trying to put them in a scenario where